Hi you all, this is Rosa bringing you Deer Families, a docuseries dedicated to the study and observation of the wild white-tailed deer that live in the rapidly developing town my home is in. I wanted to introduce you all to Landry. That's this big buck right here. And let you all know what's going on with him. Lately, we've had a growing coyote pack in this town. I've heard them at night and they've been sighted everywhere, hunting the deer and other animals like they do. And what I've been noticing is all of the big bucks have injuries from having to fight them away from their herd. And he's got an injury on his back hind leg. When he turns, I'll zoom in on it. They took a bite out of him. And this is Big Tegan back there, who he travels with. And today Landry showed up with the injury, and Big Tegan showed up with some spikes missing. Big Tegan just walked behind the tree. If I can zoom in on him, I'll show you what I mean. So I think what happened is Big Tegan, who's Tegan's dad, fought off a pack along with Landry. Some of his spikes are cut off. When he puts his head up, it's more noticeable, and now the branches are kind of making it hard to tell, so I'll come back to him. Landry right here, the sun's kind of blocking on my view of him, is the one that got a bite out of his leg. I don't know under his tail if y'all can see, it's bloody. So this is common when there are coyotes and wolves hunting deer. The big bucks work together to fight them off, and they hold them away from the does, the babies, and the younger bucks. There's a link to a video that shows that happening in the video description, so you can get an idea of what these big bucks do and how important they are to the herd. Without them, there's no defense. When the big bucks aren't with the herd, all the rest of the herd is vulnerable to predators. There's the wound. He was bit in the back leg. So he probably had one. He was fighting off with his antlers. And then another one came and bit him in the back. Meanwhile, Big Tegan helped fight them off too, and he was using his antlers, and some of his spikes were broken in the fight. He still has spikes, but half of them are shorter. That's Phoenix. He's not part of the defense team yet for the herd. He's still a young buck. He would not have much chance fighting off coyotes, but the big older bucks with the large antlers, they're the ones that have to do the fighting. And the good news is the does and the babies of Sharon and Beth's families have been untouched, but all the bucks that travel with them and are a part of their herd have been injured. Each day I see injuries on these guys. So this video was really just to honor the big bucks, the older ones, and the role they play for the herd. They protect the babies, the does, and the younger bucks, and they teach the younger bucks how to grow up to be big bucks who protect their herd. So this is Landry. This is the first day I've seen him with this kind of an injury. So here we've got Sharon, Kyle, and Everest. The babies and the mom. Keep these guys in your prayers. The big bucks are really amazing how they protect their herd. Their strength, agility, and braveness is very remarkable. And they're very important to the well-being of the entire herd for that reason. They work together to fight off a pack. It's not just one big buck. So if some of the other big bucks go missing due to being hunted for fun, and hunted by fun I'm talking about people that do it for fun, for sport. So when they go missing, it does not help the remaining bucks fight off coyotes because they work together to fight them off. Otherwise, it would be extremely hard because coyotes are skilled predators. And a pack can easily take one big buck. It's the team effort that protects the whole herd. I was trying to find Big Tegan back there. He's in the woods, so I can't get a good shot of his antlers to show you all the damage that was done to him. He's the second biggest of this group of bucks that have been here lately. And then Landry is the biggest, so it makes sense that those two would fight off the coyote pack. Here's River, Little Wes, and then that's his dad, Big Wes. So here is Big Tegan. He finally came out of the woods, who's always traveling with Landry. And as you can see, the spikes on the left side of his head have been broken. This occurred the same night Landry got bit in the back leg. This has been a real common theme the last 3 months where two bucks that travel together always get injured at the same time. And I have no doubt it's because they're fighting the coyote pack that lives in this town in order to protect the young deer and the does in their herd. People have spotted the coyotes hunting them, and if you check out my video description, you can see what the older bucks in a herd do and the importance of their antlers to the herd and their huge size. It's how they protect their entire group, all their babies and the does, and that's how they fight off coyotes and wolves. And what I've noticed, when they're fighting, the young, smaller ones fall back and the big ones work as a team. Here in these empty lots every now and then, and the does and the babies get the heck out of there. I just wanted to share that with you since he finally came out of the woods and they're sharing in front of him. The herd moves to the same spot at sunset, and that way they can work together to protect each other overnight when all the predators are hunting. It's really smart of them. During the day, they're all in their various places. Often they're in this lot here. None of the does or babies have gone missing, so the bucks are doing an amazing job protecting them. I hope you have a great day and are enjoying the nature and wildlife around you. Bye-bye from Rosa with Deer Families.